It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. They come in with a 3-1 lead, have a chance to wrap up the series on their home court. How do you like their chances, Jet?
They've got the momentum, Ernie. They've got the momentum, Ernie. I mean, these fans
I heard you the first time.
No, just in case.
I heard you the first time.
I actually said it 3 times.
I heard you the first time.
I said it 3 times.
I heard you the first time.
Okay, these fans are fired up.
I didn't hear you the second time.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
You know, they were the favorites coming into the series. They're certainly the favorites tonight. I'm going on the record saying, you know what, they're going to win this game tonight. If they don't do it, the next segment I'll get up and dance for you two.
Oh my gosh, they've got the momentum, Ernie.
I heard you.
They might be fired up.
We're not supposed to root, but I'm rooting tonight.
Yes.
Let's get it down to Kevin Harlan.
Take a look at Utah. Now there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
We're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with the chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Norris Cole's out there with Alonzo G. And it's Cunningham. Then it's Omer Usher. And it's Anderson in at the 4 spot. And Utah has possession. Excited about the win on Thursday.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Craig, in that game. But they did hit the big shot when they needed it. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the 3-pointer by Utah. There's a screen. Here's Cole. It's intercepted. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Silk. He kicks it to Hood. To the middle. Stolen away. And it's blocked. And here they come. Here's the monster. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. Shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
The first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Cole. Left side, Anderson. Floats one up. He takes it up and plays it in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
For Utah, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start up the game. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. G dishes to Cole. The kick out to Anderson. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 5 now.
How How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Mack. Here's the monster. Nice ball movement by Utah. George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen by George. And now Utah, fast break. The monster passes to Mack. It's stolen by G. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so they'll shoot two right here.
Really out of the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Cunningham after the basket by Utah. Pass to Cole. Takes a three. Shot's good. Cole's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And George kicks to Mack. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Mack's got 5 points so far.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here is Cunningham. He dishes it to Cole. Screen by Alshik. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hood. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. A monster passes to Hood. Feeds it to Matt. The pass to Hood. Fades away. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Cunningham dishes it to Cole. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Cunningham. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cole. Utah with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Mack kicks to Hood. Here's the monster. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. 3 shots. And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. He makes all 3.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Cole. It's tipped.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's the monster, defended by Anderson. Here's Hood. Drops in the tray. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Screen by Asik. And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game. George against Asik. Cunningham kicks to Anderson. New Orleans moving it around. Stolen by George.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Utah.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The feed to Hood. The dish to Matt. Passes it to the monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Cannot hit. And New Orleans will come the other way. Asik with it. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure it's in. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will return possession. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for George. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Hood. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Omer Asik. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Checked in for Sheldon Mack. New Orleans also making some changes. Jeff Avery's checked in for Anderson. Luke Babbitt comes in for Dante Cunningham. And Chris Douglas Roberts subbed in for Alonzo G. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Now here is Douglas Roberts. Defense is right there. Babbitt kicks to Douglas Roberts. 5 to shoot. Babbitt passes to Douglas Roberts. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Kicks to Ingles. Here's the monster. He's got 8. And hit the turnaround jumper.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Pass to Silk. Takes the 3. Babbitt grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 7. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Portis is checked in for Utah. Here's Ingles. Gobert the screen. Pass to Portis. They set the screen. There's the pass to Silk. High post, Gobert. Looking out at Ajinça. Another miss by Utah. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Babbitt. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Cole missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Ingles. Here's Silk. On target from 13 feet. And Utah leads by 6.
Offensively, we can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Cole. He's got 5. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Dishes it to Hayward. He kicks it to Gobert. Goes up on the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Perkins is checked in for Alexis Agency. There's a good screen. Babbitt kicks to Adrian. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
He's good on the second. Utah leading by 5. Here's Ingles. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Hayward passes to Portis. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Ingles from deep 3-point range. Pelicans with the rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
To the paint. There's Portis. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
That's good.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Here's Ingles. Passes it to Portis. He dishes it to Ingles. Pass to Portis. Gobert the screen. Up again. It's good on the putback. Portis has got 6 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Cole dishes to Adrian. Here's Douglas Roberts. Second chance effort. Perkins with the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Silk. Babbitt grabs the board.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Gobert, the screen. It's deflected. Out to Hayward. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And Utah leads by 5. Here's Cole. He has 7. Rebound, Utah.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
3-pointer. He hits it. How about that shot?
Big time. Big time.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Utah leads by 8. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Pelicans trail by 8. Thunder's out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Sheldon Mack. Then there's the Monster. And it's Hood in at the 2. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Anderson. And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, a lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. You look at the Monster, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end. Just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Here's G. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always loved that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Here's Matt. He feeds it to Hood. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. The Monster passes to George. Pulls up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over to the wing. Here's Douglas Roberts. Wide open shot is on the money. Douglas Roberts has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. The Monster passes to Matt. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Gobert with the screen on Douglas Roberts. The Monster passes to Hood. They get it again. And Gobert kicks to George. Here's the Monster. 8 points for him. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sinks the three-pointer. The Monsters got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
A assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's the monster. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ajinsa's checked in. Here is Douglas Roberts. There's the feed to Asha. There's the dish to G. They set the screen. Here's Ajinsa, and it's wide right. Puts off the rim. Utah leading by 11. Kicks it to Hood. A shot. Rebound Asha.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by George. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Here's the monster. 13 points in the game. Here's Matt. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 11. Douglas Roberts dishes to G. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Ajinsa. G passes to Anderson. There's a screen. Off the screen. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Hood. And the pass to the monster. 5 on the clock. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Now here is Douglas Roberts. D right on him. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Utah leading by 11. Here's Matt. He's got 5. Here's the monster. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We've seen the monster really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's Ajinsa. Asha with the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's the monster. Pass to Hood. Dishes it to George. Down low. Pocket 6. Stolen by Asha. deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And Utah making a change here. Portis is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Cole's checked in. Now, here's Ajinça. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Mack. 5 points in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Ajinça. Anderson right side. He kicks it to Cole. Baseline Jay on the way. Count the bucket. Cole's got 9.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Feeds to Mack. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Anderson dishes to Cole. Here's Ajinça. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Ajinça's got his second bucket. Utah leading by 7. Over to the left wing. To the paint. There's Portis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
G kicks to Cole. Screen by Asik. Cole the pass to Asik. Here's G. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From the line, gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Passes it to Cole. Screen by Asik. And it's sent back by George to the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cole. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's the monster. He's got 17. Mack the pass to Portis. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about great numbers for the monster. He's got 17 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
No good on that one. And Utah making a change here. Hayward's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Perkins is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Jeff Adrian comes in for Omer Asik. And it's Luke Babbitt in for Anderson. Good on the second free throw. And so it's New Orleans with it. Down by 12. And Cole kicks to Adrian. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Cole. Here's Perkins, and that one is stuck right through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
George passes to the monster. Adrian with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Cole dishes to Babbitt. Pass to Cole. There's a good screen. Low block shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Here's the monster. 18 points for him. The pass to Portis. Hayward outside. Here's the monster. Hayward passes to Portis. Here's Matt. He has 5. George with no one around. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
G kicks to Cole. He dishes it to Perkins. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed clutch.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Matt. George passes to Portis. Here's the monster. Outside, George. Shot to end this cold run. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. The danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 20 points for the monster.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The dish to Barrett. He feeds it to Adrian. Kicks to Cole. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
So far in the game for Cole, he's got 11 points and 5 assists.
And his offense has matched his defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Silks checked in for the monster. He hits the second from the line. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Here's Matt. He's got 5. Outside, George. The feed now to Hayward. Stolen. Here's Cole. Inside. Here's Perkins. Now we have a chance. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Utah leading by 7. To the left side wing. Here's Silk. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Chris Douglas Roberts checked in for New Orleans. Utah shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Perkins. 27 seconds left here in the second. Cole dishes to Perkins. He kicks it to Cunningham. Here's the screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Hayward, and he jams it with authority.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty from that thing.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Cole. No good. And that concludes the first half. Utah out in front, leading by 10. And will return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Well, for the Jazz, this game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time. And now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Cunningham. G is out there with Norris Cole. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Ashik in at the center. Clock at 6. Here's Cole. And it's sent back by George. And now Utah fast break. Soft touch off the glass. And it's now 22 points for the Monster.
He was great in his last game, Carlton. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
G gets to Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here is Cunningham. Back to Anderson. Dishes it to G. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's the Monster. Feeds to Hood. Out to the right wing. Here's Mack. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 10. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Passes to Cole. Back to Anderson. Lots of room. No good. And Utah the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to the Monster. Here's Mack. 5 points in the game. Here's the pass to the Monster. Here's George. and it comes off the front of the rim.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Matt following the score by New Orleans. The dish now to George. Right wing. Here's Silk. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. 11 points for Silk.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's G, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Here's G. Utah with the rebound. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's the Monster. He's got 22. And Gobert kicks to Hood. 5 on the clock. Pass to the Monster. Tries it from 19. Pelicans pull it in. Cunningham's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Cole kicks to Ashik. Screen by Ashik. And G has it in the corner. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. G's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Ingles, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's the Monster. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 8. Cunningham passes to G. He dishes it to Cunningham. Kicks it to Anderson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Rush, and it's Luke Babbitt in for Dante Cunningham. And both free throws good for Anderson.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pass to the Monster. Got a piece of it. Back to Hayward. Here's the Monster. Here's Silk. Score the basket. 26 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And Cole kicks to Ajinça. They set the pick. Left side, Anderson. He feeds it to G. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best from the charity stripe in the regular season.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And the pass to the monster. It's up a three, and Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 8. And Cole kicks to G. Anderson dishes to Cole. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to the monster. The feed to Hood. But they get it back. Pass to Silk. Here's the monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Hood can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And that one's good by G. Here's the monster. He's got 22. Out left to the wing. Cuts off the pass. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Babbitt over to the wing. Here's Cole. 6 to shoot. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Utah calls timeout. Look for Utah. Portis is checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for the monster. And Max subbed in for Hood. New Orleans also making some changes. Jeff Adrian comes in for Anderson. And Chris Douglas-Roberts subbed in for G. Here's Mack. He has 5. Pass to Ingles. He kicks to Hayward. Offensive rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Babbitt. Finished off the break. Babbitt's got his second bucket of the night.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Utah with the ball. The Pelicans make their lunch. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hayward kicks to Matt. Here's Silk. A three-pointer is right on target. Silk's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one.
Here's Babbitt. Here's Cole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Ingles passes to Hayward. Here's Silk. Shoots the 3. Douglas-Roberts pulls it in. Douglas-Roberts has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Ingles. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Silk. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Babbitt kicks to Douglas-Roberts. Here's Ajinça, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage. it's almost unfair.
Here's Matt. He's got 5. Dishes to Ingles. Feeds to Hayward. To the paint. Here's Silk. The basket good off the assist for Hayward. And that's now 18 points for Silk.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Goes up to the stripe. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Cole.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Utah calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Perkins is checked in. Utah leading by 5. Here's Mack. The pass to Forts. There's the screen. Here's Hayward. The pick gave him all the lead, and that's down to Jay. Hayward's got 9.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's Cole missing. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
For Utah, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Cole. He's got 16. The dish to Perkins. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Monte Cunningham's checked in for Luke Evans. Utah leading by 8. Here's Matt. He's got 5. This is it to Forts. They set the screen. Ball's not loose. Adrian kicks to Ajinça. Here's Cole. Defended by Hayward. Shot off the screen. They get it back. Perkins. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular jams do we see from this guy? Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Cole's shot is good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Well, we've had some big guys in the NBA this season that were not afraid to let it fly from deep, and here were the best among them. And you look at Anderson. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Silk, just 2 spots up.
And, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Now, here is George. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Portis. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Adrian. Here's Cole. 19 points in the game. Perkins dishes to Cole. 5 to shoot. Perkins with the screen. Lobs it up. Not a piece of it, but he gets it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah leads by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Utah leading by 5. The monster out there was Silk, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hayward, and it's Hood, and it's shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Hayward, pass to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah, and there's the feed to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Here's Silk. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's now 21 points for Silk.
A good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And Cole gets to Anderson. He dishes it to Cunningham. He feeds it to Cole. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hushik. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Cole kicks to Anderson. Dishes it to G. Gobert with the block. Hayward's in possession. And G has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. G's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Hayward outside. The pass to Silk. He kicks to Hood. Passes it to Silk. Inside. Feeds to Hood. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pelicans trail by 5. To the wing right side. G passes to Cole. The dish to Ush. Anderson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Hayward missing again. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cole dishes to G. Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's the monster. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. And the Pelicans making a change. Hutchins is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trail by 7. And Cole kicks to G. Anderson outside. Pass to G. They set the pick from deep. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 10 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Now here's Hayward. And there's the pass to Silk. Kicks it to Gobert. Here's the monster. Baseline try. Shot is off. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Anderson kicks to Cunningham. Cole the pass to Agency. Now the feed to Cunningham. Shot from 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. Utah leading by 4. Hayward passes to the monster. Gobert with a screen on Anderson. Off the screen. Oh!
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the ball.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. Here is Anderson after the basket by Utah. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Anderson outside. Here's Agenza. Good on the 13-footer.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we had in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. He hit all the room he needed for the flush.
Well, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. Take a look at what Agenza's done. He has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
And you know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Here's the monster. Hayward passes to the monster. Now Hayward. Gobert with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Cole. He dishes it to Anderson. Here's the screen. Agenza with it. Gobert on it. And it's Agenza missing. Utah leading by 4. And here's Hayward. Passes it to Silk. 6 on the shot clock. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the first one comes.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Max checked in for Hood. He hits both from the strike.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Here's G. He feeds it to Cole. There's a screen. Pass to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. And now Utah, fast break. Finishes the creek with a shot.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the with the dunk like that.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. G kicks to Cole. Dishes it to G. And a little hook that time, but it drops. G's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Mack. That's to sit. Here's the monster, covered by Jason. No good. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's G. Top of the key, Cole. There's the pick. Anderson outside. Fires the 3. Pelicans keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Snatched away. Here's the monster. He kicks it to Matt. Right wing. A baseline J. Here's Silk. And there's the pass to the monster. Fires for 3. Pelicans pull it in. G's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jensen dishes to G. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
It's been a solid outing for G. He has 12 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Utah leading by 6. Here's Matt. Passes to the monster for the 3. And that one's good. And Mansell's got 13 points in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
Cunningham kicks to G. To the wing on the left. From 11 feet away, Ajinça with the bucket. Here's the monster. Feeds it to Matt. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Silk. Here's the monster. From outside, off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
It's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and 1 there.
And the first one gets a different look for Utah. Thunder comes in for Rudy Gobert. Rodney Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And G drops them both. Here's the monster. Here's Matt to the wing right side. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, they tighten their D.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And again, no good by New Orleans. Utah leading by 5. The pass to the Monster. Here's the screen. Oh, yes, the turnaround. The Monsters got 15 points here in the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Cole gets to Anderson. Left block shot on the way. Cannot hit. And it's Utah the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Here's Silk. They get it again. Here's the Monster. The dish to Matt. Kicks to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Monster. Oh, good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 7. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Cole gets to Anderson. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left eye.
Boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's had.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's the Monster. And he gets the shot to throw off it, coming off the pick. The Monster's got 37.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rodney Hood. O'Meara, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Cole. Anderson passes to Cole. Pulls up. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the left wing. Here's the Monster. Here's Silk. Carries it from three-point range. And Utah leads by 12.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And when I put the brakes on now, I just say keep on letting it fly.
Now here's Anderson. Puts the fade away right on the money. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Belated, you're right. Here's the Monster. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
It was a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference series. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in the tank, buddy.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.